Good morning, girls. Okay, so I was not about to let this ancient Chinese calculator with beads get the best of me. So I figured it out. Okay, so, well, really I can't say that because I did pray and ask the Lord to show me, so I don't think I did it. But nonetheless, we have it done. The Lord has provided an answer, and this is how we do it. So I'm going to put it on the screen. So I think you, both Libby and Carmen, I think you both have the addition down. We're going to go over it just to make sure, and then I'll show you how we did the subtraction. And I did all this. I'm still kind of slow at it. You have to really think through it. But I'm going to show you a couple of problems, and maybe it'll click in y'all's mind. Y'all's minds are young, and it moves a lot more quickly than mine. And then when Callista gets to this section, which will be probably this coming up week, then I'm going to save this video so that Callista can look at it. Now, she might just surpass us all and know how to do it. Who knows? I don't know. But I never thought that an ancient Chinese calculator with beads would be so difficult, but it is. I guess my pastor says that sometimes we're educated beyond learning. And so sometimes we make things harder than they really are. But that's kind of the time period that we live in, unfortunately. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put on the screen that abacus so y'all can watch, and then I'll just walk you through. All right, so here is our friendly little abacus. Okay, so I'm going to be using the worksheet 2.3. That was supposed to be, I think, last week's lesson. Last week's lesson, one of the last lessons was kind of long. Let me look here at my pages because this is Saturday morning for me, and I'm a little bit confused. So let's see, worksheet 2.3, 2.4, and 2.5 were all due on Friday. Now, before I forget to tell you, anytime you have trouble on just a plain Jane worksheet or like a daily thing, don't think you have to turn it in or you're going to get a 0 if you don't, because you're not. The only thing that I'll ever take points off for you not turning in on time is a project that I gave you several weeks or several days to work on. So anytime you run into this, don't even worry about it. We'll just pick up where we left off. So I know where Libby is. Carmen, I'm not sure where you are, but I'm sure I'll talk to you today to find out where you are. But I know for sure that on lesson 2, on worksheet 2.3, that was our abacus thing. So if you'll get that worksheet out, Carmen, you may not have yours. I may have it. I'm not sure because I think we're supposed to meet today and let me get your papers, but hopefully you have it. If you don't, that's okay. Possibly, well, it's probably in your book because you make copies of it, so you'll have to look in your book. Okay, so on worksheet 2.3, let's look at number 1 where it says abacus addition. All right, so the first one was 18 plus 9. Now, here's what we've learned. This row here is your ones, and this abacus goes by the base 10 place value, which is what we use. All right, so here's your ones, here's your tens, here's your hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, and on YouTube I saw people that had them all the way up to the millions. So, but anyway, we're just going to use this simple one here. All right, so the first thing you do with addition is you're going to make 18. Well, 18 has 1 10 and it has 8 ones. That's 18. Now, to add 9, we're going to start here, 9 ones. All right, so 1, 2. All right, we're done with that. So we're going to replace a 10. Okay, that's where we carried. Okay, so remember we left off on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So our answer is 27. 18 plus 9 is 27. All right, so I think you had that addition down. Let's look at C, 378. And then we're going to add 879. All right, so starting the ones, we're going to add 9 ones. All right, same thing. 1, 2. Here's where we're going to carry. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, now we're going to add 7 tens. Same difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, now we're going to add 3 100s. Am I doing this right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Let's check it. I think that's right. Let me move my calculator over so y'all can see it. Ooh, maybe not. Well, you might can see this. You can see a little bit here. Okay, so 378. I feel like I did something wrong. Okay, yeah, I did because there was supposed to be a 1 there. Okay, let's see. Let's start over. I did something wrong. Y'all are probably looking at me going, ah, she's so dumb. She don't even know what she did wrong. 378. Okay. Now we're going to add 879. I knew something was not right. Okay, so we're going to add 9 ones. All right, so there's 1, 2. All right, we are going to carry 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? Let me check my calculator. Make sure. There should be 7 ones. Okay, that's right. All right, then we're going to add 7 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the tens place. Okay, so far so good. Now we're going to add 8 100s. Oh, I see what I did wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. I don't know what I did last time. So now we have 1,257. Okay. So I just probably messed you all up. But nonetheless, that's addition. I think you probably have that. All right, so let's look at this subtraction. Now that I've done addition, I've probably forgotten how to do subtraction, but maybe I can remember. All right, so we're going to look at number. Well, first of all, let's just do something easy, like the one in your book. I think it was 24, 27. No, yeah, it was 27 minus 4. 27 minus 4. Well, that's dumb. Okay, so that's 4. Ta-da! There's our answer. We just subtracted 4, and there was enough there. We didn't have to borrow. Okay, so that's not the one. 24 minus 9. Okay, so first of all, we make the first number 24. Now we're going to subtract 9 ones. Obviously, there aren't any here. So we're going to have to borrow. So that means we're going to do the opposite we did from addition. We're going to rename this as those. Okay, but it says we're only subtracting 9 ones. All right, so if you take 9 minus 4, we're going to take away 5. 4, 5. Okay, because in your ones, you had to rename it to 9. So you could have 9, and then you have 9. You're just going to take away. It's 9 minus 4 is what it is if you look at the paper. It's kind of hard to understand, kind of hard to explain actually. All right, and then in the ones, that's all that's left. There's nothing to redo because there was nothing to subtract in the tens. I mean, so your answer then would be 15. So 24 minus 9 gives you 15. All right. I don't know if that was very clear, but the thing that was getting me was how you figured out how many was down here. I kept wanting to do it like I was doing addition, and that wasn't the case. All right, so now let's do one that's on your worksheet. Let's do, actually, let's do something that's not on your worksheet. Let's do something like, let's do, say, 32 minus 14. So we need to get 18. So 32, there's 32, minus, what did we say? 18? No, minus 14. Okay, so 4 in the ones, we need to take away 4, but there's not enough. So we're going to rename. Okay, now think back. we had the 2 and the 4 in the ones place. All right, so now we have enough. So we're just going to take away 2 because 4 minus 2 is 2. All right, and then in the ones place, we needed to take away 1 because it was 14. So our answer then would be 18, and that's 18. Okay, so you just kind of have to think about, once you've renamed or borrowed or whatever you want to call it, then you just say, okay, well then you just kind of, in your mind, you mentally subtract those two numbers, and that's how many you take away. All right, so let's do a couple more on your worksheet just to make sure you get it. All right, so let's do number 2A, 807. All right, so there's 807. No, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? There's 0. 7. All right, so we have 807. Okay, we're going to subtract 99. All right, so we're going to take away 9 in the ones place. There's not 9 here, so we're going to have to rename. Well, there's nothing to rename here, so we have to go up here. Take 1 away, which renames this. Okay, but then we still have to rename here, or borrow, same thing. So we're going to take this, rename that one, which means here. Okay, and then remember we were taking away 9 in the ones place, but there was a 7 there when we began. So 9 minus 7 is 2. Okay, and then in the tens place we subtract 9 because it was 99, remember? We're going to subtract 9, which is all of those. All right, and then this just stays the same because there wasn't anything to subtract in the hundreds. So we said 807 minus 99 is 708. Okay, all right, one more. Okay, and then if you don't get it, that's okay. We'll just say that the Chinese calculator, the ancient Chinese calculator has beat you. Well, it almost beat me, but it didn't. Okay, let's do B. 1008. 1008. We're going to subtract 560. All right, so we're taking 0. We're subtracting 0 in the ones place. So that means we don't do anything. So let's go up to the tens place. We have to subtract 6. There's nothing there. So there's nothing here. So we have to rename here, which is going to bring this over. Okay, we're going to rename to bring this over. Okay, so remember we were going to subtract 6, but there was nothing to take away. So it would be 6 that we're taking away because there was nothing there. 6. Okay, and then in the hundreds place we have to take away 5. And there's plenty there, so we're just going to go ahead and do it. So let's make sure our answer's right. I keep being fearful that I'm showing you wrong, but I know I'm not because it's coming out right. 560. 448. 448. All right? Okay. I hope you have that. I hope you understand. If you don't, it's okay. It's not like you're going to be using the abacus very often. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and come back to the video to explain something else to you. Okay, so we finished the abacus. I hope you understand it. I was bound and determined I was going to understand that thing, so I did. Now tomorrow I might not, but I do today, and that's okay. But anyway, okay, so like I said, I don't know where you are in your math. I know where Libby is, and we stopped on 2.3. In fact, she didn't even finish worksheet 2.3 just yet because we had sat down for so long. Now, and we never did finish it. So probably come Monday, I'm going to have her finish 2.3. And then we're going to start probably on 2.4 and 2.5. Now, on worksheet 2.4, this is really important. This is going over keeping and balancing a checkbook register. So I'm going to really help Libby on this. Carmen, I have no idea if you know how to do this or not. So if worksheet 2.4, my hair's crazy. If worksheet 2.4 is easy for you and you know how to do it, go right, just do it. If not, just send me a message, say, hey, Michelle, I'm just not even, going over my head, then I'll do a video and I'll help you with that. So anyway, and this might also be something that your mom can help you with, because this is something that we do every day. And she may not want to, and that's okay. And I'll be happy to. So just let me know, because like I said, I don't know where you are, so it's hard to know. So anyway, but if I don't talk to you today or tomorrow, then let me know somehow. Maybe send me a message and let me know what worksheet you stopped on, where you are, and all that. So I'll kind of know. So anyway, that's all for today.